Did you know that during the residential school era, they had effective treatments for deadly disease and chose not to use them on our children? In 1907, Canada's Chief Medical Officer, Dr. Peter Bryce, reported that at File Hills Residential School, 69% of the students had died, mostly from tuberculosis. And across the schools he reviewed, the average death rate was 24% in those residential schools. But it wasn't just neglect. Dr. Bryce exposed that effective treatments and preventable measures existed, yet were not being used on our children. As Chief Justice Sinclair later said, they deliberately withheld medicine and care that could have saved lives. There's a parallel situation that's happening now. So ask yourself, what if I told you that it's happening again? It's the same pattern, systemic neglect, denial, refusing care, but now it's also about attacking the truth itself. When COVID hit Manitoba, over half of the deaths in the very first wave were Indigenous, First Nations. We were hit the hardest not by chance, but because so many of us live with 3 or more pre-existing conditions: diabetes, heart disease, respiratory illnesses. But we adapted. We started masking, we got vaccinated, we started educating each other, and our health professionals learned how to care for us, and it worked. We saved lives. So why now is a movement trying to turn us against the very thing that protected us? Misinformation is modern genocide. They flood our feeds with fear and disinformation, propaganda made to look like real research. And now, measles is coming back. Preventable deaths are rising because people are being taught to fear medicine. Misinformation is a modern genocidal tool, and it's meant to make us weaker again. When our children died in those schools, they had medicine. They just chose not to use it. Now, they want you to refuse the medicine your ancestors were denied. So ask yourself, who gains when our community is kept vulnerable? Don't let history repeat. Choose care and choose truth.